took all of my paid time off, and then immediately after I got back, within like 2 weeks, I got sick. And so it's just been a struggle. And so working 9 days right now, just to kind of make that up. I do have probably the worst thing for my throat and body. It's Dr. Pepper. So if you see me doing lots of cuts in this video, it's because I'm probably coughing or, blowing my nose or something. So. But I just really missed talking and kind of doing more vlog style ASMR and just talking to you guys in general. And the last time I posted, it was so long ago, so I just wanted to hop on and just do a nice little video. So if you've made it this far, thank you. Maybe I'll put like a little time thing in here for when I actually stop talking about non-relevant things. But yeah, so 2023 was a weird year for me. A gathering for a lot of people it was as well. Just a lot was going on. It feels like every season specifically was like a different season of a TV show that I star in. So winter was completely different than my spring, and then spring was different than summer. Like, it was just, I don't even like fully want to get into everything that happened, because there were definitely some really good bright spots. Like I found a job that I love. I met a lot of new people, new connections, but then, there was a lot of rough stuff that happened as well. Romance that didn't work out, failed jobs, basically, just different things that I didn't get done that I wanted to get done. I try not to be too hard on myself when I'm not in a place that I thought I would be at a different point in my life. Like, if you look at January and then you say, by December, this is where I'm going to be, this is what I'm going to do, and then you get to December and you've done maybe one of those things, or if that's, if you've even been that lucky. I try not to be too hard on myself and just say, like, okay, there's always next year. I don't have to just have this, like, really rigid mindset, and I want to just take the good things of 2023 with me and leave the negative ones behind, and just be able to move forward in a way that makes sense for me. So for me, 2024, I think, is kind of, it boils down to a year of independence and self-discovery. Something that y'all know for a long time is I was wanting to move out, and if you've watched my previous video, you would see that I did actually get to move out, and it's been like a dream forever, and I just haven't, for the longest time been able to afford it, just based off of like various things that were going on, or just different situations that were happening in my life. It just wasn't plausible at the time. But now that I'm like here, I feel, it's a whole new Andie era. Like, this is a whole new me, it's a whole new style. It's a lot of figuring out who I am, and especially even just being in a different state, I'm like, I'm not close to so many of my friends now, and having to kind of just make sure I'm keeping up on those connections in a way that makes sense. And I'm away from my family, and just a lot of stuff, and there's good stuff, but it's just an adjustment. And so the year, I kind of want to really invest in myself. I want to invest in who I am, in things that I want. I want to be, really authentic, and there's going to be a lot of, I think, learning curves of figuring out who I am, the type of person that I am, the type of person that I want to be. And maybe who I want to be isn't who I am yet, and I need to find a way to get myself on that track. So one of the ways that I want to do that is creatively. So this channel is going to be, a big part of that. I always said that when I move out, I want to make a Patreon. I want to like post consistently, and I feel like I can do that now. And now it's just, you know, a matter of discipline, and that's something I really want to focus on. I want to focus on building my channel and my outlet and doing things that make other people, you know, able to fall asleep and just help them in general. And so I've got that going on. I am in the process still of writing a bunch of different books that I would like to get published. I have a few books that I'm currently trying to read, and it's all just a lot of like making time for the hobbies that I don't want to just make hobbies, like they're passions in my life, and there's things that I want to really go for. And so I kind of have like two main books right now that I'm working on. I was gonna have one book published at the end of last year, and that clearly did not happen. I'm on like chapter 6. Laugh out loud. That one was a story that I had written years ago. That was like one of the first books I actually finished front to back, and I reread it, and it's absolute garbage. There's some good structure, and the characters I think are, you know, like they're my characters, and I like them, and I think they have some depth to them, and their stories need to be told, but in a more modern, like, I didn't just write it in high school kind of way. So there was a lot of overhaul that needed to be done before I could even start the book. So a lot of my time was dedicated to just figuring out how I was going to do it, kind of getting a better outline going for it. Since that was one that I, you know, already had the characters for, the plot, and there was a lot that I had to change for that one. So I've got that one, and then I have another story that I started when I was 12 years old, and I like the idea of it, and I never finished it. I never got to finish my story. And so again, obviously, like, I'm not using the draft I used when I was 12. I'm using the draft that I'm using now at this age, you know, my mid-20s. And I'm really excited for that one. That one's more like fantasy, medieval, and I want to just get going on that, you know, like creativity is going to be such a huge part of finding myself. And you know, I also want to sing. I want to sing more, play more instruments, and just really hone in on that creative part of my life. So that, I think, is going to settle kind of my soul. And then professionally, I want to really work toward my career. I have never been a job girly. Like, I would just get a job and be like, this is just here to pay the bills. This is just here, and I hate it, and I don't like the job I'm in. I don't want to be here. It's just miserable, but like, it's money. It gets me what I need. And now that I'm in a job that I actually really enjoy, this is the first time I've really thought about taking a job and turning it into a career or something that I could really work for in life. And it's something I never even really thought would be able to happen, just given that, like, I only have an associate's degree. I don't have a bachelor's degree. I don't have a lot of experience with just things in general. And so I was surprised that I was able to get the job that I did, and that they were like willing to invest so much in me, both like financially and also just like with knowledge and leadership and, you know, different skills and things like that. And so I want to really take that and run with it, and you know, eventually, if it's in the cards, which I think it is, you know, work hard at what I'm doing and go from promotion to promotion and not be hourly anymore, you know, like have the salary negotiated. And I think it's very possible. And so that's something that this year I want to focus on, really figuring out like how to do that, what I need to do, what I need to like fix in myself to make that plausible, and you know, just really work hard at it. think it's especially important, not just for the, not just for the career aspect of it, but also like financially, you know, now that I'm living out of the house and I'm paying a good amount of rent and, you know, car payments and food and gas, and I have a horrible commute right now. I need something that is steady and something that is stable and something that I can live off of. You know, it's so hard right now to live off of anything in jobs, you know, like, just, I've always struggled with that. My friends have always struggled with that, and it's something that America really struggles with. I don't know about other countries right now, you know, but America really struggles with jobs and livable wages, and so I'm trying to hustle. I'm trying to work on my career, but also, you know, make some money on the side with my passion projects, like, you know, books, ASMR, and just maybe like even cooking, different things like that. I think it'd be really fun to do some classes for like culinary school. I've always wanted to do that, not to work in a restaurant, but just to like learn for myself. Now that I'm living here, even if I'm really tired from work, I'm excited to come home and cook if I have the ingredients. So, really excited about that type of thing as well. I want to prioritize this year really my mental health and boundaries, and, you know, part of that comes from knowing who I am and discovering who I am, but I really want to get my boundaries in place and just figure those things out so that I can learn to be like gentle with myself, gentle with other people, gentle with just life in general, and trying to look at it with a new perspective. I want to really take this year and travel, whether that's just, you know, an hour away at a really cute Airbnb in the middle of nowhere that is a good recharge where I can write, or whether it's going to Italy, you know. Realistically, that's not gonna happen right now, but I don't even have a passport, like, okay girl, chill. But you know what I mean, like, I want to really, I guess it's not even the travel itself, but it's the attitude of travel, just that attitude of like, yes, you know, opportunity, and when things come up, be like, yeah, sure, I'll go do that, you know. And I kind of want to make this the year of yes, where to an extent I say yes to a lot more things than I have in the past, and I just, you know, go out there and live life. I've lived so much of my life not living. If you know, you know. And I want to change that, and really, I think that will help my mental health as well, because you girls not doing so good all the time, you know. Sometimes I'm fine, and then other times I'm like really not fine, and that's something that I do, you know. I'm either really good or I'm really bad, or, you know, I don't know, that BPD life do be hitting. I am still in therapy. I've struggled with my work schedule. There's been a few like weird weeks where I have to do a day that I don't normally work, because of just like the scheduling conflicts and stuff for other people, that I've had to skip a few sessions, and I hate that. But I am still in counseling, and, you know, just really trying to work on that, trying to work on myself, and trying to eat more vegetables, because I don't eat any. Like, I eat primarily Taco Bell. Since I moved out, not so much. I've had it probably 5 times since I moved out, and honestly, like, I think I've eaten out 4 or 5 times, well, I guess if you're including Taco Bell, I guess I've eaten out probably 7 or 8 times since I've moved out, and everything else has been all, like, groceries and cooking and, you know, grab and go meals that I have in my fridge or whatever. So, I don't remember where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought. Also, I just want to say this lip gloss gloss is like poppin'. This lip gloss, I love it. I kind of want to do, when I tidy up just a little bit, kind of want to do like an apartment tour or like a room tour or something, just so you can kind of see what I'm working with and get my new space. I think it's super cute. I've tried to do things to make it my own, but you know, since it is rented, there's only so much that I can do, and it's still not totally done, and I don't expect it to be for a while, but at least I have the important stuff done, and I have a filming space. Like, this desk I have dedicated to just filming, honestly, like it's just filming stuff. I have a desk that's out in the living room that I try to do more like office stuff, you know, but here, this is like my ASMR corner. I have drawers with my props. I have a good amount of space. My roommate's letting me borrow his microphone. I have just a better setup. I'm right by a window right now, so if it's daytime, I can get some of that natural light in. I can feel like my ankle has to crack. I'm actually surprised that I haven't coughed this entire time. I only have one more day of antibiotics to do, but oh my gosh, I don't know even how I'm filming this, to be completely honest, because so I haven't slept well because of all the coughing and just, you know, stuff going on, and last night I was finally starting to feel a little bit better, and I just got like this burst of energy, and I don't know like where it came from or what it was about, but literally from 10 p.m. until 5:30 in the morning, I could not go to sleep. I could feel that my body was exhausted, but my mind, oh my gosh, there was no turning it off. Like, I fall asleep so easily that it was not happening. It was not happening, and I had to go to work. I had to leave. I guess I should say I had to be up at 7, and I fell asleep after 5:30, and then I had to leave for work by like 7:30, so it was just like, it was crazy. It was just freaking crazy. And also, another side note, but like, my hair is like really wavy right now. Not like really, really wavy. I say that loosely because I feel like if I'm gonna say that, people with like really wavy hair or like actual curls are gonna be like, your hair is like barely even wavy, you know? But I did my hair routine a little bit differently than I did because I've been having trouble with some of the like wave pattern like staying, and I think I realized I was putting too much product in my hair after my shower, and it was weighing it down, and so like it just would like fall a lot more. Like, I don't know, I feel like this looks like I could have like used a straightener and like done that like beach wave type thing, but I put my product in while I was literally still in the shower, and my hair was still like soaking wet and not dried yet or anything, and it helped so much. Like, this is after, you know, a day after I've been at work, after my hair has been up in a ponytail, and after I've been out and about doing stuff, after I've taken a nap. But like, when it first dried, it was like genuinely really pretty and really wavy, but I like the messy beach waves. Really been enjoying that. Oh, I also kind of feel like I might want to go back to my natural hair color. Not like my natural hair color, I don't know why I said that, but like a chocolate brown, because my natural hair color, you can see it's like this mousy brown up here. This is my natural hair color, and I have an appointment in February, and I am thinking of going like a rich chocolate brown. I've had it that way before. You guys have seen it. It was, you know, 2020, 2021 probably is when I would put that, and I really, really liked it, and I always am going for the bright vivids, the crazy colors. I've had pretty much crazy colors since mid 2020 wondering, like, if I'm done with that, you know, like, this is pink, but it's not too crazy right now. It was a lot more pink when I first got it done. I don't know if I filmed any videos when I first got it done, but it's faded a lot. But I don't know, it's just something that I'm considering, something that I'm thinking of, and, it almost feels like it's just time to kind of settle down a little bit. That felt weird to say. Just kind of maybe settle down a little bit and chill, and, I don't know, you know. Another thing that I wanted to do for 2024 with my social life is really, connecting with people. Whether that's old friends, new friends, just I want to connect with people, and I want to, you know, not let social anxiety get in the way, and I want to just go out. Like, if there's a friend who's inviting me to the bar or their house or whatever, and there's going to be 12 other people that I don't know, normally I would say no, but I want to be like, yeah, you know what, sure, that could be fun, and just live in the moment, be very present. So I think for the year, just these overall themes of being present, being authentic, being vulnerable, I think is going to be a really big thing for me, and I'm honestly so excited for it, to just be myself and figure out who myself is in a more independent kind of way, where I am, you know, I'm away from family, which definitely has its drawbacks, but it does have its perks as well, where I can just explore and, you know, not feel any pressure anywhere, to just, like, you know, like, no one's judging me, no one's looking at me, no one's, you know, I don't know, just no one's judging me. So that's what I'm excited for this year, and I am probably gonna head off. I'll see if I can maybe film another video. I just always feel self-conscious because right now I don't have my nails on because I'm working 9 days in a row, and they will just fall off, and I can't have that for work right now. So usually I'll put my nails on when I am, like, a couple days before I have my day, like, you know, 2 days off in a row or whatever it is, to get the maximum usage out of my nails. Or I'll put them on when, like, the night that it's like my last day to work, I'll put it on, and then, you know, for the weekend or whenever it is, I can just film a bunch of videos, and then, you know, go to work, and they'll come off eventually. But yeah, I don't know. So thanks for listening to my ramble. This was just very casual catch up. I'm just not really doing much, but